Royale Play Lithos Jaal-e-Taj. This eclectic lithos finish lets you bring home a likeness of medieval Indian stone carvings. We are now going to learn the application process of Royale Play Lithos Jaal-e-Taj. Materials required: Royale Play Lithos and Royale Play Protective Coat. Tools required: Jaal-e-Taj stencil, steel trowel and scraper, painting tray, color wash sponge, application roller, mixer machine, 180 grade sanding paper, measuring tape, chalk, thread, touch-up brush and masking tape. Steps of application to create this finish are: Step 1. Primer plus putty plus primer. Step 2. Apply 2 coats of Royale Play Lithos. Step 3. Apply first coat of Royale Play Protective Coat. Step 4. Measure, mark and create stencil design using Royale Play Lithos. Step 5. Apply second coat of Royale Play Protective Coat. Let us see the application process in detail. First step is primer plus putty plus primer. Tip: surface should be evenly leveled and free from any kind of defects. Do not prepare base using solvent-based or oil-based undercoat. Next step is to apply 2 layers of Royale Play Lithos. Prepare and mix the desired Royale Play Lithos shade selected from the color palette available in the Luxe swatch kit. Apply freshly prepared material using steel trowel and scraper. Please ensure that the material is leveled uniformly to avoid any scratches and trowel marks. Allow it to dry for 4 to 6 hours. Repeat the same step to deposit second layer. Buff this using close pour technique to smoothen out the finish. Allow this to dry for 4 to 6 hours. Third step is to apply first layer of Royale Play Protective Coat. Sand the lithos layer using 180 grade sanding paper and wipe clean the loose particles using clean cloth. Apply 1 coat of Royale Play Protective Coat diluted with 1:2 parts of water to seal previously applied layer. Let's move to the next step, which is of stencil application. Please ensure that material is mixed and kept overnight for better results. Always have the dry run done before initiating final stencil application to be able to mark the center and starting point for stencil positioning. Now, follow the instructions given on the stencil pack to proceed further. Some stencils might come with single leaf and some might be offered in 2 or multiple pieces. Applicator needs to follow the sequence given on the stencil pack to apply the pattern correctly. Once the stencil is positioned, stick it using masking tape so that it won't move during application. Deposit material using steel trowel or scraper according to the stencil design. Finger can be used for very intricate design if need be. Deposition is to be done following the stencil direction only. Do not deposit material with extensive pressure. Ensure uniform deposition and leveling throughout the stencil application. Loose parts of the stencil can be stuck using small piece of masking tape underneath it to avoid smudging. Align the pieces in sequence and repeat the technique. Pay attention to the skirting and corner areas, which should be completed at the end. Cut the stencil in desired height or width to cover it well. Take a step back in between to observe the stencil alignment from minimum 8 feet to 10 feet distance, which is very important to achieve neat and clean design. For touch-ups, allow the portion to dry completely and scrap off the unwanted extra layer using scraper to achieve expected shape. Sand the stencil layer gently, following the stencil direction with 180 grade sanding paper to achieve desired output. Wipe clean the loose particles using clean and dry cloth. Note: in addition to Jaal-e-Taj, we also have lattice, Rubik's, spiral hex stencils. Now, moving on to the final step. Finish the wall with application of 1 coat of Royale Play Protective Coat. Apply second layer of Royale Play Protective Coat diluted with 1:2 parts of water using application roller. Keep a clean and dry cloth handy to wipe out excessive material spillage. Do not leave any portion uncovered to avoid patchiness. Allow it to dry for 3 to 4 hours. Your gorgeous Lithos Jaal-e-Taj wall is ready to mesmerize once and for all. Drying time: Royale Play Lithos 4 to 6 hours. Royale Play Protective Coat 3 to 4 hours. Coverage: Royale Play Lithos 5 to 6 square feet per kilogram for 2 coats. Royale Play Protective Coat 200 to 250 square feet per liter for 2 coats. Shades used: Royale Play Lithos Dawn 0469. Royale Play Protective Coat Clear